just arrived in Tokyo, Japan. I'm going to give you an Airbnb apartment tour. So here we go. We are starting right off into the bedroom. If you do not know, Japan is extremely expensive. Well, Tokyo is extremely expensive. So this is actually a very good size Airbnb for what I paid for it. I am also in Shinjuku City. This is like the super tourist good spot you want to stay in according to everything I read on Google. So here is my kitchen area. You know, this is not anything fancy, guys. This is Japan right here. You know, this very tiny apartments for very expensive here in Tokyo. I actually lucked out and found this one for a relatively good price. Bathroom. These light switches are pretty satisfying. Very tiny washing machine. This thing is so small, and yeah, we don't speak Japanese, so this is going to be complicated. Bathroom here. Wow, look at that. This is the this is the tub. Okay, you can see my legs and feet just for reference. I could not even like barely sit in this tub. This thing is so tiny. This here is the shower. You're not supposed to shower in there. That's to take a bath. This is to shower, so that is extremely small. Anyway, onto this mystery room right here, we have the toilet. So I have not used a toilet here yet in Japan. I am not sure why there is like a water fountain on the top of the toilet. No clue what that is. Also, the toilet is plugged into the wall, so I'm not sure what kind of electronics this thing has built into it. But, you know, this is Japan, and I am very, very excited to be here. So for this apartment, I am paying exactly $60 per night, which is actually quite incredible for Tokyo. Because although this apartment is not spacious, it does have literally everything I need. And most apartments in this range in Tokyo are like $150 a night. So I actually lucked out and found a good one. So I want to show a few miscellaneous items and weird electronics that I thought were interesting here at this apartment in Japan. Starting with this. Now, this is my door right here. I have no clue what this metal thing is, but on the other side of it is this. Like, what is this? Is this some sort of filtration system? Absolutely no clue what that is. This right here, I'm a little scared to touch. Honestly, I feel like it's some sort of alarm that will call an ambulance if I have an emergency or something, so I really don't want to mess with that. The toilet here is quite interesting. If you flush it, to fill this back up, it has a water fountain on the top of the toilet. And there's all kinds of electronics built into this toilet. It does have all these buttons. Like, this is in my Airbnb, by the way. This is not in a shopping center where you find all the really fancy toilets. This is just a regular one. It's quite weird. These windows here, actually, I love this. Super easy to open and close. This right here, I'm not really quite sure what it is because I do have an air conditioner right there, but this controls this, which is not an air conditioner, so that might be a heater, but I really have no clue. Inside the shower, there is this fan on the ceiling, which is controlled by this button right here to turn it on and off. The weird thing is there's a remote here with all kinds of controls for it, and I haven't really been able to figure this out because I haven't gotten colder air or hotter air out of it, so no clue what's going on here either. Of course, this washing machine was quite complicated. I've used washers like this before, but not with Japanese, you know? I mean, even with a translator, this was like super complex. They do have super nice appliances like this vacuum cleaner and this Panasonic hairdryer. I know this thing has to be expensive. This is my next travel adventure here for 2026 here in Tokyo, Japan. We are also going to Osaka, and after this, we're going to 2 other countries here in Asia. So if you want to see all the Asia content, make sure to follow your boy.